It was getting dark, and I knew that soon Daddy would be closing the store and we would go home. I was glad because the store was boring after several hours. I can't remember why I was there. I guess I had missed the school bus or just decided to walk to the store and stay with Daddy until he went home. Perhaps I had gone to the store to escape dishwashing and minding the baby, which were my constant chores at home. At any rate, it was just me and Daddy, and it was almost closing time. Somehow, over this great span of years, I can remember a slight melancholia, a small sadness. It was dark and closing time and just a trip home with the constant sameness of my life. I had that fitful spirit of any 8-year-old girl, sometimes up and sometimes down, but mostly just trying to fit myself pleasantly into the scheme of things. I was always hopeful that the scheme of things might improve at any given moment. Bulldog Sparks walked through the door and said, "We still going to the ball game, Paula?" Paul, that was her dad. "Yeah, I'm closing now and the truck's full of gas, ready to go." "What about her?" He said, "We got to run her home first?" asked Bulldog, looking at me. I looked at Daddy anxiously. I hadn't realized he was going to the game. It was out of town, way off at Cumbie or Sulphur's Bluff or somewhere miles and miles away. I knew I wasn't supposed to go because it wasn't planned and it was a school night and Mother hadn't said I could. I looked at Daddy and silently, fiercely pleaded. I willed him to let me go. One never begs openly. Well-brought-up children never did. They waited for parents to make the decisions, and they kept their place and kept their silence, especially with Daddy. I never feared Daddy, but I certainly never defied him or went against his word. His word got his temper. It would get his temper turned. This was just understood and accepted, and the unspoken consequences were somehow there in my consciousness. He hesitated a moment, looking at me, and then he seemed to receive the silent pleading message I sent. "We'll just take her with us," he said. "Her mother knows she's with me. She may get a little mad, but it won't be the first time, will it, Paula?" His eyes crinkled with a smile. "No, sir," I said, my spirit flying with the sheer excitement and pure joy of this turn of events. The night was cold, and I sat between Daddy and Bulldog with the windows rolled up and the heater in the truck humming. Daddy and Bulldog smoked cigarettes, and pretty soon we seemed to be in a fog. Bulldog said, "Can you breathe, Paula? We better put out these cigarettes." I said no, that I liked it. I liked the scent of the tobacco and the night and the road quickly disappearing under the truck. I felt a sense of freedom and delight unmatched to this day. It was magic. We seemed to fly through the night on our way across many, many miles to a packed gym of shouting, cheering, strangers, and familiar faces too. I would run in the gym and play and look at people and play with the babies. I would eat peanuts and candy and drink Coke. I knew an exhalation or something like exhalation as we drove the farm to markets on that long ago night. Me, my Daddy, and Bulldog Sparks. And that's from my sister Paula. That really happened to her. She really went to get to those places, and he took her with her. And it's just in my heart because she had told us this story before, and she's going to go home. And I thought it would be nice just to
honor
her with this her story.
Thank you.
Love and honor.